Let's continue the tour now. Passing by summer garden, the summer living room, and I'm moving now to another part of the castle that is a bit more for the servants, actually. This door is connected to the golden living room, as you may recognize it. I see there is a lot of lights with the windows. Maybe you recognize it with the scaffoldings. So this one again is a very small door because it's a door made for servants, nothing else. One big news here. I've been working there a lot because these two doors were originally just some place for storage. A lot of cleaning products were stored there, and I've basically entirely cleaned them, emptied them, and refinished them. The point is to make here two toilets. So the work was to empty it, obviously. I have done the wall with some nice materials. French is crepey, so this is something I have put. It was a bit of a mess to have it flat on the wall, but after some time I just get used to it. After some time I just got used to it. I still need to do all the joints here between the stones because they are just not nice. They are old, they are original, and they tend to bring a lot of dust. They are not enough solid, I would say. They are a bit, just dusty, I would say. So that's something I need to do. Also, I've done a very quick and dirty ceiling here. I can show you with some wooden work. This needs to be painted and refinished a bit better. But the major work actually was in the other toilet. I'm showing it to you now. Closing this one, moving to the other one. Same story for the wall, same story for the ceiling, but I had to pass a 1 meter wide wall to basically bring the sewage pipe there. So this was a hell of a mess. And of course, big drilling tools that helped a lot, and a lot of dust being eaten by myself, and a lot of until I finally could drill this. Moving now to another room to drill this 1 meter wide wall. I'm showing it to you now again. That's the other side where basically currently, having the sewage pipe along the wall all over there in this room. This room was originally bedroom of the servant living there. And now we call it the atelier. I don't know how to say it actually. Atelier. Is that workshop? Yes, that is. So that's the workshop. Very messy because I actually have a workshop on the first floor. So I'm basically transferring a bit from one to another. Idea is to clean that room entirely and have it was empty. But 2 weeks ago, the whole corridor there was full of mess. So we basically emptied the workshop, move it to the first floor, because I did the ceiling that I have showed you before, ceiling the floor actually. So once that was done, I could move all the things that was laying around in the corridor. I move it again in this workshop. So now the workshop has a lot of things here. I'll show you a lot of surprises. From, some extinguisher, a wheel from a spare wheel for a car. This is interesting. This is the whole system of the Nordic bath that we bought that I'm planning to install very soon outside. A lot of things here, just a lot of brushes and whatever still there. Yes, a lot of stuff there. Moving now to another room I'm thinking about. I think we're gonna move to the original kitchen again. Actually, not much has been done here, except a good cleaning. Moving around some furniture also. And I bought this very nice looking night armor. Ta-da! This is the night armor I bought on eBay India. It's a completely fake thing. But I think it does look nice, kind of heavy. It's real metal, no plastic there. Still not rusty enough. It should rust a bit to look more real. But I just like the look of it. Just think it looks okay. The shield and the sword. I think it's kind of okay. Yes. Back to the room here. Some differences actually. 2 days ago, I just hanged that thing on the wall It's something that my parents basically gifted me for my birthday. So I was looking for a place, and I've decided to move this deer thing that was on the other side, to move it there, and then to move that nice French tapisserie over there on the wall. That was one thing. Another thing was also to hang this very big copper pot that is probably at least 150 years old, and I'm hanging it in the chimney because I think it must originally have looked a bit like that, actually. Then we did some work on the trees outside. That's something absolutely I need to record on video and present it to you. It has been incredible work has been carried out. We actually have 100 trees that are 300 years old, that are original from when they built the castle. And there is a plan in the main townhouse of the village where basically each of them has been drawn on a very antique plan, and there is a cross basically drawn on the drawing for each of every tree. It's incredible. We still have a big portion of it still living today. We may be the last generation to see it. They may only live around 50 to 80 more years, and then they will basically die, because that's their life expectancy, between 300 to 400 years old. Some people say they may live 500 years old, but I will not be there anymore to see them, of course. So we removed some parts and some other trees. We were just making some cleaning in the garden, and that's why I have found these big, nice logs, and I've put them just for decoration, nothing special. So as I presented it in my home tour of the castle, this was the main kitchen where they were basically roasting all of the meat. All the meat was roasted there in this big chimney. They were smoking also the meat. And moving to another kitchen here, that is the back kitchen. In French, if you would be a bit posh in the way to say it, you would use the very old word, which is souillarde. Souillarde is the back kitchen where everything is a bit maybe messy, a bit of a storage, but basically the back kitchen. It's a very old word, and most probably at this time, at this age of the castle, they were using this word here for this room for sure. So a bit of cleaning was done. We haven't repainted the Dutch green kitchen yet. That is a bit low on my priority list, simply because we had so many more important stuff to do. But at one point we may. But we have cleaned a bit some part. I just realized that, actually, 3 days ago, I was trying to refurbish this wooden table, and what should have been something basically glossy here is not. This is completely matte, the part I've touched. I need to have a look at that. This is not normal at all, because the entire table, I don't know if you can see it in camera, but the entire table is basically glossy, and just the part that I have found actually a very old oil in my workshop upstairs. This was meant to be glossy because I've used the same oil. I'm going to show it to you in the bedroom later on. Yeah, the nice piece of furniture, I've put this very old specific oil for wood. They've been super nice. The furniture is now looking completely fine. One thing, this door is actually the connection to the boudoir. If you do remember it, this is the connection. So this is the place where the servants were cooking. Here, everything but not meat. So basically all the bread, all the patisserie, French patisserie, was cooked here, and they would go through this door down there on the big hole that I have closed. Maybe you can still see through the wooden work, you can see the cave down there. That is more than 4 meters down there. They would go through there, kind of turn like this. They would turn and go down a very steep and dangerous old wooden staircase. So I've decided to close all of that. And this door, I need to find, there is also something not working there. If you see, the space is a bit narrow for the food catering service to just pass by properly. So I'm basically gonna remove this furniture, I think. I need to do something also. The door is not opening up properly. There's maybe a bolt over there that is blocking it. I need to have a look here. And then this will be just a way to pass from the food catering service to then serve all our guests. So that was for the kitchen part. Moving on to many other rooms.